Oo.
And I don't want to think that we are condescending towards Southeast Asia. I think actually quite the contrary, that we try to.
I don't think that we are condescending to Southeast Asia. Condescending? Di ba ganun yung ugali nila? We are superpower! Mas malakas kami sa inyo. Alam yung sa isang grupo na nagmamataas na, nagpapakitang gilas na gustong ipakita sa iba na malakas ako. Huwag kang magbabagaling dyan, malakas ako. Ganun naman talagang ginagawa nila. Okay? How could you have military military bases all around the world? That's showing that you are condescending. Minamalit ninyo yung mga bansa. How could you impose a law to other countries na hindi mo bansa? That's being condescending. Nagmamayabang kayo, nagmamataas kayo. Ganun naman talaga ugali nyo.
Do recognize
Okay, guys, Spencer.
Southeast Asian countries are, as I said, stuck in the middle, and I think we understand that. And it's not, I think, the goal of the United States government to push people. But that still doesn't answer my question.
Still doesn't understand.
Of China's pretensions.
Oh, China's pretensions. That's your judgment.
Both within China and outside of China. And how you read those. And what you think the
how you read those.
Answer is as the middle ground shrinks. And ask the Koreans after what happened with the THAAD missile crisis, and they got punished. Ask the Japanese, ask the Indians. I mean, you've seen this, you know this. So what is...
Ask the Koreans, ask the Japanese. Sino ba nag-invade sa mga countries na yan?
Should we respond to this? China is not just another normal quasi-democracy trying to find its way in the world and to rejuvenate and reattain great power status. It is a particular kind of a political structure with a particular kind of worldview. And I wonder, what you think the proper response to China is. Just let it alone? Pull back the Seventh Fleet? Forget Taiwan? Forget the South China Sea? Forget the Senkaku Islands? Forget Philippines? Stop?
Bakit problema ba ninyo yung Taiwan? Problema ba ninyo yung Pilipinas? Problema niyo yung Japan? Problema ninyo sarili ninyong bansa? Diba? You could see, how gaano ka-ipokrito sila. Kasi internally, meron silang problema. Especially with the border. Diba? Ang daming nagkakaroon ng mga crimes because dyan sa border problem. I believe nung panahon ni Trump, medyo sinecure niya yung border na yan. Naging stricto siya eh. Nung naging Pangulo tong si Biden, inopen niya lahat. Okay? Nagkaroon na ng mga crime, rape, murder, because hindi na nasasala yung border. Okay? Mexican border to the US. Merong pinatay na lately. Merong pinatay, ginahasa ata na babae. Ano nangyari? Wala. Unsolved. Parang pinanigan pa ng yung kriminal. 'Di ba? Ayusin muna ninyo yung bansa ninyo bago kayo makialam sa Taiwan, bago kayo makialam sa Pilipinas.
Stop AUKUS, stop the Quad. Do you think that's the proper response, or what's your remedy?
Kasi eto lang bago niya answeran. Ang pinupunto ni Orville representing the US, no? Ang ibig niyang sabihin, so titigil na lang ba tayo sa ginagawa nila sa Taiwan, sa Pilipinas, sa Japan? Hayaan na lang ba natin itong China? Ganun. Pero kung i-observe ninyo lahat ng mga bansa na dinikitan, pinag-set foot or nilandingan ng mga paa ng mga kano, kita nyo ba na na-develop yung mga bansa na yon? Na-develop sila o nasira sila? Yun ang tanong. Dinevelop ba nila yung mga bansa na dinapuan nila o sinira pa nila lalo? Natawa na lang si Kisho eh.
Well, Rory, this is getting very interesting.
I promise a lot
I'm
of
I'm very happy to answer the questions, but I'm going to give away a big secret. China is like any other country, an imperfect country.
Oh, kita nyo? Imperfect, sabi niya. Oh, doon mo makita, hindi siya bias.
It makes mistakes,
Mm.
and I know, by the way, as far as I know, all countries make mistakes.
Mm.
And it is true that China has had bilateral problems with several countries.
Mm.
There's absolutely no question whatsoever.
Mm.
And you're right, you have the list right. With Japan, with South Korea, with the Philippines, with Australia, and also with India. You're right.
Mm. Tama.
That's a list of about 5 or 6 countries, I think. Remember, at the end of the day, there are 193 countries in the world,
Mm.
right? And most countries have problems with some other countries. United States has problems with some countries, whether it's Russia, whether it's Iran, whether it's North Korea, China. So this is normal. And you know, for every country you give me a list, you mention, I can tell you which bilateral difficulties that country has. Greece and Turkey, if you want, India and Pakistan, if you want. So having difficulties, having bilateral difficulties, is, by the way, a normal state of the world,
Mm.
right?
Tama.
So it is not surprising that China has bilateral difficulties.
Mm.
Sometimes it manages them well,
Mm.
sometimes it manages them badly.
Tama.
Where would
But
you
all
say
countries-
it's managed them well?
Well,
Why would you manage them well? Ayaw talaga niya na ano eh. Dapat ang gustong marinig nitong si Orville, bad. Manage bad. Yun lang, manage bad. Wag yung well.
I think certainly in the case
Tingnan mo,
of
tingnan mo.
Them well.
it manages them badly.
Where
But
would you
all
say
countries-
it's managed them well?
Well, I think certainly in the case of South China Sea, it has made mistakes.
Oh, tignan yung sasabi niya sa China Sea. Oh, hindi niya gino-glorify lang yung China. Kinukondena
It
niya
has
rin.
been far too assertive. And I think the biggest mistake the Chinese have made is in creating this 9-dash line.
Mm.
And the 9-dash line, I don't know if you all know this, as a sort of a hypothetical line in the South China Sea that's
Mm.
been created by China, has no basis.
Oh, siya na mismo nagsabi. Walang basis yung 9-dash line. Siya mismo nagsasabi. But at the same time, sinasabi niya, we should have a bilateral agreement with China as well as with the US. Ganyan dapat yung mindset. Hindi kagaya nitong si Orville neto na dapat bad lahat, bad ang China.
In international law, right?
Mm.
Now, if it is true that China claims all the waters within the 9-dash line as territorial waters, as some people claim that China is doing,
Mm.
then China shouldn't allow any international shipping through South China Sea.
Mm. Ano, sabog ka dyan. Sunog ka dyan, Orville. Sabi nila, China, ayan, inaangkin yung South China Sea, inaangkin pati Pilipinas. West Philippine Sea, inaangkin. Sabi, di ba? Ang tanong ni Kishore, kung yun pala yung sitwasyon, bakit any international ships ay malayang nakapaglalayag at dumadaan dyan sa South China Sea? A big question.
But I can assure you, yesterday, today, and tomorrow, ships are going through the South China Sea regularly
Mm.
without seeking permission of China, even
Mm.
though they're going through the 9-dash line waters.
Mm.
So the 9-dash line clearly is a huge mistake that China has made.
Mm.
But when you talk about the South China Sea, it's important to emphasize that the dispute that China has is with 4 ASEAN states. It's not a dispute, as you know, with the United States. And if you look at it, look at the 4 ASEAN states, in one way or another, they've been trying to manage it, whether it's Vietnam, Malaysia, Brunei, and Philippines. Now, right now, you are all focused on the current difficulties that Philippines is having with the United States. But you know, Orville, that Philippines elects one president, Laura Marco Pagawa Arroyo, that moves towards China. Then it elects another president.
Ito na yon yung main, ano yung tawag doon? Headings natin. Diba? Yung sinabi niya from Arroyo to Marcos. Ito na yun. Ulitin natin.
You know, Orville, that Philippines elects one president, Laura Marco Pagawa Arroyo, that moves towards China. Then it elects another president, Aquino, who moves to the United States. And then it elects Duterte, who moves towards China. And then it elects Marcos, who moves towards the United States.
Ano implication nun? Paiba-iba eh.
Can you anticipate what's coming next?
Ewan ko, baka yung susunod, di ba ngayon United States, ang susunod, China. Ang susunod naman, US. Ang susunod naman, China. So magulo.
Okay? So, so it's important to
Tama, ping-pong SB. Ping-pong, Arroyo, China, Ninoy, US, Duterte, China, Marcos, US.
emphasize that don't take a snapshot. It's important to see the long-term picture. And at the end of the day, if South China Sea really is that dangerous, you should be seeing wars or
Exactly. Di ba? Alam mo yung nag-create lang ng war dyan sa South China Sea? Yung pagdating ng mga kano. Sabi ko nga lahat ng inaapakan ng mga kano, tanungin ko kayo, ano yung nangyayari sa mga inaapakan nila? Nade-develop ba? O lalong gumugulo? That's a question. Anong ginawa nila sa Afghanistan? After nung yung mga tao doon, iniwan nila. At gusto pa nilang dalhin yung mga Afghanistan people sa bansa natin. Kita nyo? Pagkatapos nilang gamitin yung mga yon sa kanilang war dyan sa Afghanistan, gusto pa ilagay yung basura nila dito sa bansang Pilipinas. That's how hipokrito they are. Lahat ng bansa talaga na dinadapuan nila. Kaya na sumagot.
or gun battles and so on and so forth. But so far, everybody's been very restrained. But I can tell you this, Southeast Asia knows very well that when China comes back as a great power, as it has and as it's going to be, we have to make strategic adjustments. It's one thing to live next door to a mouse, fine. But when the mouse becomes an elephant,
Takto, patay.
you worry about the elephant rolling over. And how do you manage that?
Grabe yung niya, no? Yung analogy niya, oh. Dati, daga yan eh, yung kapitbahay mo eh. Daga siya dati. Mahirap pa sa daga. So, doesn't matter kasi maliit yan, mahirap pa sa daga eh. Nung naging elepante siya, ikaw mag-adjust. Kasi kung hindi ka mag-adjust, dadaganan ka niyan. Di ba? So, yan yung ginawa niyang analogy, yung metaphor na tayo mag-adjust. So, how can we adjust? Can we be more friendly to them? Or babanggain natin sila? Ang nangyayari ngayon eh. Ang nangyari, elepante, binabangga natin. Tayo na yung mouse. Elepante, binabangga natin. Tapos sasabihin, nasprayan tayo. May sugat. Siyempre, elepante yan eh. Nasaan yung isang elepante? Ayun, nagtatago yung isang elepante. Siyempre, may dalawang elepante. Yung China saka US. Sabi ng elepanteng US, tutulungan tayo. Hindi din nadaganan na tayo ng elepanteng China. Asan yung US? Diba? Can we think more critical of this? Na Secretary of Defense, president natin, wow, we will not allow an inch. Ganun-ganun sila. Pero wala naman yung elepanteng US. Ayun sila, nagtatago lang.
And I can tell you that the Southeast Asian countries have had very long wisdom
Mm.
in how to manage China. And the one country, Orville, as you know, that knows China very well
Mm.
is Vietnam. Vietnam has been a neighbor of China for 2,000 years. It was occupied by China only 1,000 years.
Mm.
And you know what the Vietnamese say?
Mm.
The Vietnamese say that to become a leader of Vietnam,
Mm.
you must be able to stand up to China.
Mm.
And you must be able to get along with China.
Ganon ang foreign policy ng China. Friend to all, enemy to no one. Kasi because they had history. Okay? Magkapit-bahay sila. At one point in time, in-invade ng China ang Vietnam. Okay? But sabi ng foreign policy ng China, kung how do you deal with China? Kaya nating makipagsagupaan sa China, pero kaya pa rin natin makipagkaibigan with China. And that's the reason why yung mga dispute dyan sa South China Sea na kiniklaim ng Vietnam at kiniklaim ng China, ano nangyayari? Meron ba tayong nababalitang ganyan? Water cannon with the Vietnam and China? Wala. Wala, di ba? And if you try to go back, mismong si Xi Jinping ang pumunta ng Vietnam, okay, para magkaroon ng bilateral agreement. You see? Si Marcos, siya pa nga pumunta ng China eh. But you see the difference? Si Xi Jinping mismo ang pumunta sa Vietnam para magkaroon sila ng talks. See? Yun yung ibig sabihin dito. Maliit lang na bansa yung Vietnam comparing sa Pilipinas. But they had a very harmonious relationship.
If you cannot do both,
Mm.
you cannot be a leader of Vietnam.
Mm.
That's old wisdom.
Yeah.
So I can assure you that we're not just going to become suckers and roll over and say, okay, do whatever you want, China. No, we're not that stupid. Okay?
Pero nangyayari ngayon, nagiging sucker tayo sa Amerika. Yes, you can do whatever you want. Okay, sama-sama tayong maging milyonaryo. You can put your bases there. Okay, put more bases here, put there, put here, put there. And when the China water cannon us, it's okay, just stay there, and we would pretend, we would say that, we just cry a little bit. Ganon lang nangyayari.
We have our own ways and means. And frankly, if you look at a large country like Indonesia, also with 260 million people, right? How does Indonesia get along with?
Oh, that's another question. Even Indonesia. Alam nyo ba yung Indonesia ay meron na silang nickel ore. Indonesia, Australia, meron silang nickel ore factory or production. At saka having this one, kaya nilang mabuhay ng sarili nila. Tayo, wala eh. 'Di ba? Supposedly, dapat meron tayong sariling jeepney production, 'di ba? Yung parang nag-e-export sana tayo ng jeepney kasi origin ng jeepney is sa Pilipinas because of the invasion of the US, influence of the US, 'di ba? Dinala yung jeep sa Pilipinas, nagkaroon tayo ng idea, pinahaba natin 'yun, ginawa natin jeepney, 'di ba? Papasaherong jeepney. Ngayon, kung talaga tayo, yung magkaroon tayo ng sarili nating flagship na produkto ba or sarili natin yung parang ini-export natin just like yung South Korea, meron silang Samsung, di ba? Mga sarili nilang cellphone na pinoproduce, mga ganon. Oh, yung China, meron silang Huawei. Sana mayroon pero wala. Indonesia, they have their own production. But look at them. Mas mayaman pa tayo sa kanila. Supposed to be. Ang Pilipinas ngayon, napag-iiwanan na. Guys, napag-iiwanan na tayo. Pero ano nangyayari? Ayan, nakakukot pa rin tayo dun sa puwet ng mga kano na thinking they are our savior, they are our defenders, pero wala. Napag-iiwanan na tayo, pero ganun pa rin lang.
China. Indonesia, by the way,
Ay, walang kwenta yung durian na yan. Walang kwenta. I mean, durian, pwede nilang ungkatin yan sa even Indonesia or Vietnam or Thailand or even Singapore. Di ba? Meron tayong dole, yung pinya. Pwede rin nilang angkatin yan sa ibang bansa. Oo.
is a good friend of United States, wants to be a good friend of United States, and is also managing China.
Hmm.
And if you want to watch subtlety and complexity, watch carefully what the Indonesians do. Then you understand that the Asians have a level of sophistication and subtlety that you'll never see, but it's real. And it works. And it prevents wars.
Orville, I want to turn back to you to try